right, guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the YouTube, the TikTok. Hold on a second. Okay, we're good. This is just a place for me to share some of my thoughts, some of the ideas I've been having, and just have a place to express them. Um, this thought I've been having, I don't know, I was thinking about social media just because of real estate, and I've been doing it more and more. And I've been thinking about like, what is social media? And I like to look into the meaning of words and just looking at media, what's the etymology of it? What's the history, the root of it? And it comes from this idea of like medium. So social medium, which really means just like the middle ground, right? Like the place where people meet, and it's a meeting in the middle. And so I like that, social media is a place where we can go and we can interact with one another. And, although that's not always what happens, sometimes people will argue that it separates people, which I'm sure is the case for some. But, one of my favorite shows, Stranger Things, they just came out with season 5 in late 2025. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it. It's a fantastic show, really great. It's crazy that it was out. I think it came out in 2016 and it just finished, so it's almost 10 years old. But I was thinking about the psychological significance of Stranger Things, and I just wanted to just discuss some of the ideas I have regarding it, how they relate to psychology and how they relate to us. And these are pretty raw ideas. I haven't thought about them in great detail. I want to do a video later, really well thought out and well executed, and we'll see. So basically, if you've seen the show, you know that there's Hawkins, which is, I believe, a town in Indiana, and that's where, the story, that's the setting of the story. And then there's the Upside Down, okay? So the Upside Down, it looks just like Hawkins, except everything's a little bit weird there. It's darker, it's scary. There's these monsters, the Demogorgons there, and that's also where, what's the guy's name? Vecna is, right? And so we have Hawkins, we have the Upside Down. Now those are obviously the conscious and subconscious mind. So Hawkins is everything you're aware of, everything that you consciously can see, and it's bright typically. And that's representative of the conscious mind. Then you have the subconscious mind, that is the Upside Down. Now in season 5, we learn about the in-between, okay? And this is where I'm going to connect this idea of social media and the in-between, okay? So the in-between is where Hawkins and the Upside Down are able to communicate. And it's actually like its own place, right? So this is where Vecna, Henry, can travel back and forth between the conscious and subconscious mind. And that is, the in-between, that is the media, that is the medium, right? That is the meeting in the middle. And when you think about, human beings, how do we, communicate? Well, of course, through language, also nonverbal, but our language is the medium. It is the meeting in the middle. And I think about great religious texts like the Bible, and how, when something hits you, when something really deep hits you, when something really profound hits you, I feel like it goes into, this sounds crazy, but like that deepest part of your heart, that deepest part of your mind, that we all have a sense of what is true, what is right, what is wrong. And so I just thought it was cool how Stranger Things, in my opinion, my psychoanalytical interpretation lined them up pretty well with Hawkins being the conscious, upside down being the subconscious, and then the in between, of course, being like communication or however you want to play it. But definitely some interesting things, lots to take away there, just about the conscious and subconscious mind in general. I think there's so many good things in this show, you know. Spoiler alert, so if you haven't seen it, I wouldn't watch this part, but you know, Henry, when he's a kid, he falls down into that cave, and I forget her name, the one girl who's stuck in the in-between. She is, you know, she has all of Henry's memories, and so she falls down there. She's able to see what Henry saw and what Henry felt, and there's that guy that has, I don't even know what that is, but that like space thing that went inside of him, and whatever, it's the whole plot of Stranger Things. But it was a really scary experience for Henry, right? And I think about us as human beings. We have experiences, we have thoughts, we have an internal world, right? Like we have emotions that you can see physically, but also we experience internally. And man, the subconscious mind, it's like, you know, we all probably have some caves that we're afraid to go down because we don't know exactly what's inside there, right? And I think about kind of connecting all my ideas right now, but Jesus says that he is the light of the world, right? The Bible says that it is like a lamp for our feet. It shows us, it lights up our path, it illuminates, right? And so these topics that might scare us, whatever it is, whatever experiences we might have, it's nice to bring the truth down there, right? Because Jesus also says he is the way, the truth, and the life. And he also says that he is the light of the world, calls us the light of the world. But anyways, obviously these thoughts aren't perfectly formulated, kind of all over the place. I've been grabbing from here and there, but if you stayed with me to this point, thank you. And I guess I'll just end with just the importance of having a friend who can help you with whatever you're going through. Someone who's a great listener and they're willing to just ask you questions, you know, and be like, oh, so what does this mean to you? And do you think that could be of anything important? And so Stranger Things, great job. Lots to take away from there. But yeah, I got to formulate these thoughts better. But thank you guys if you stayed till the very end, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.